Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about the next step in the identity print project. So what we're going to be doing is actually starting the drawing within the contour lines of your identity fingerprint. So before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about the identity fingerprint requirements. So the first thing, and I mentioned in another video, is number one, create a contour drawing of your fingerprint, the pattern inside. You guys have already done that. You've drawn the inside of your fingerprint, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Number two, create at least 3 different types of fonts. So fonts are, remember, styles of letters. So you have to create at least 3 different styles of letters. That's outside of, let's say, just how you write normally, okay? Number 3, communicate your own personal style through color, images and pictures, or letter fonts. So I want to see how this identity print shows me like about you, your personality, because I do learn a lot about people doing this print. Number 4, create block letters evenly throughout the fingerprint and show balance. So what I'm wanting is, I don't want all the block letters to be at the top. I don't want all the block letters to be at the middle. I don't want all the block letters to be at the bottom. You're going to spread them out throughout the entire fingerprint so that they create a sense of balance. I don't have a minimum or maximum number that you need. You just need to have enough where whenever you color in your block letters, it looks like there's a decent amount of color on your project. Okay, number 5, apply color throughout the artwork that demonstrates balance. So what I'm wanting is not all the color in the middle, not all the color at the top, not all the color at the bottom, just kind of spread out. I don't want you to color anything until you have mapped out exactly what you're going to do. So it needs to be all, drawn out in pencil, the entire thing first before you would add any color. All right. And then at the bottom, I said these requirements are in addition to the criteria outlined on the art rubric: understanding of art concepts, composition, creativity, craftsmanship, and the reflection that I'll talk about. So you need to keep all those things in mind. All right, so what you're going to need is you're going to need the I Am Poem worksheet. So that's this worksheet. Remember, if you don't have the worksheet because you didn't have a printer, you lost it or whatever, that's fine. You can use the document that you guys started typing. And this is the I Am Poem worksheet document that I did. So it's the poem right here. I just typed it, okay? So I'm going to switch over to my document camera. All right, move this up a little bit. All right, so what I have here is I have my finished one to show you. I put different fonts throughout the whole thing. So I have like these cloud words, I've got block letters, I've got cursive, I have like little dots on the end. I'm sure I put different ones in there, but you want to add a bunch of different kinds of fonts, at least 3. All right, so on my project, I'm going to get this out. You can see I already have mine completed. I have fairly equal spacing. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my I Am Poem worksheet, and I want to start with the first sentence. So my first sentence on my I Am Poem worksheet, let's see what it says here. Move this down. It says, I am smart and dedicated. So at the top, I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to try to fill up the space so I can touch the top and the bottom line, or you don't have to, but just try to fill it up as much as possible. And I'm just going to write I, and then maybe I'll do like just a curvy letter for am, and then make sure the spacing, like I can tell what it is. If all the letters run together, I am not going to be able to tell what it says. I am smart, so maybe I'll do block letters for smart. I know how to just make the block letter, but if you don't know how, you need to use the same process that I showed you on that calligraphy worksheet in a previous video. So if you're not sure, go back to that video, look how I did it. That is very interesting. And it's hard to see. Let's see if we can get that glare to go away. There we go. I am SMART. So there's my black letters. I am smart. Now, here's what people tell me. They're like, well, Miss Hall, where's the in dedicated going to go? It's like a different sentence. Well, it's just like you're writing on a piece of notebook paper. You just go down to the next line. So, and maybe I'll do like the ones with the dots on the end. And dedicated. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't think I'm going to write dedicated. Well, I could write dedicated in black letters if I wanted to, but that's going to take forever. So I think I'm going to just do like maybe like a nice cursive. Let's see if I can remember how to write in cursive. Dedicated. Check your spelling. So you got to do spell check on the computer. Please make sure that you check it, because if you Sharpie it, there's nothing I can do. So I am smart and dedicated. Then you need like punctuation. So I'm going to do a period. You could do exclamation points. I don't know if you'd really do a question mark. I'm not sure about that. Then you can start the next sentence right here. You could also make like little drawings inside of here. So like smart, I could put like a brain or books or things like that. I could do things that just I like flowers. So I could draw, like a little flower here if I wanted to. I could, put vines around there. Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens when I try to draw on demand. It's like, whoa, what is that? Okay. So here's my little flower. Okay, I am smart and dedicated. Okay, so then I need to go down to and see what my next thing says. It says, I wonder if I will do well teaching online. So let's say I don't want to put that on there. I'm just like, I really don't like that. You don't have to put every single one of these on your project. Like looking at this, there's no way that whole poem is going to fit. So what I would do is, let's say I don't want that one. I want to do I hear the waves crashing on the beach. So then I could just start with that. So let's say I'm going to do black letter here, because remember, you got to add black letters throughout the whole thing. I hear, so I'll try to do like lowercase. I hear, and you can turn it if you need to. Obviously, it's harder to turn it whenever you're doing a demo. I hear, and then I would come back here, waves crashing on the beach. Now, some people have trouble because it goes upside down. There are times in your poem that you may have to write upside down. So like here, when I say, I worry that my hands will never get better. I turned this as I did it, and it's okay if some of it is upside down. If you were one of those people that did a spiral, and I know this is like, it's got the Sharpie on it, but sometimes they started their letters in the middle and then slowly turned it as they went. So you may, again, have some letters that are upside down. So things to remember when you're drawing this out. Make sure you got black letters throughout the whole thing. Add pictures, add customized things that you like. It'll make it a lot more interesting. You can write upside down if you need to, and you don't have to add all of these sentences in. It's only how many you need, okay? If you have further questions, feel free to just email me, or you could ask me during class with the video conferencing. Thanks so much.